queuing to choose their next representative, it is only hoped that the individual who gets there looks at the people and say, I will deliver. That I will not just deliver because I said so, but because that is what the people do deserve. How do we then translate what we're seeing right now into working for the people and delivering that, assuming any party takes it? How then would, say, DCP ensure that the person who takes that position delivers for the people, and not to show might between President William Ruto or Rigathi Gachagua, but that the people get that which they wanted? That is beyond the results today.
I think it starts at the nomination stage. When these nominations were happening for DCP, I remember there's one of the candidates who was flying in a chopper all over Kalou, and he had money and he dished out money. And then we had this Sami Ngodho, who people decided, Moses Kuria decided to call a chokora, just because he didn't have the money and he didn't look that polished according to Moses Kuria. So wakamuita chokora. Kalou is setting a precedent for what will happen in 2027, and I am happy that they are doing it. They are saying 2027, your money is good to be eaten, but it will not determine who will vote for. Oh, I love that. That walikuja wakasema kwa hii by election, walikula pesa by election for a candidate who got 3,000 votes, but they get 12,000 votes to the person they wanted. The guy who had no money, the guy who was walking, by the hata hakuwa na gari, alipewa gari na watu. And then sasa, I like the day when they started changaing 10 shillings for him to buy a suit. Ukileta 200, unarudishiwa 190. Ukileta 50 bob, unarudishiwa 40, because they wanted 10 bob. And they bought him a suit ya kumwapisha. So 2027, Kalou is setting for us the pace in a very good way. That people will want to own their leader. Walisema huyo chokora wetu ndio tunataka. Huyo chokora yetu ndio tutachagua. Huyo mwenye hana pesa ndio tutachagua. Yani walikuwa wanaenda mkutano ya UDA, wanapewa pesa, wanakuja wanagawa, wanapatia Sami Kamau. Wanamwambia Kamau, shika pesa ya campaign. Can you imagine someone amepatiwa 500 huko, anagawa 100 ama 200? That's a very big level of love. And that is what we want to see in 2027. In every constituency, kuna mtu atakuja splashing money. And in every constituency, kuna mtu atakuja akiitwa chokora. I pray that voters will discern and decide and say, look here, for the first time, it's not about money. Kama ni pesa ya kukuliwa, tutakula. Na mwenye anatoa pesa, we turn them into a hotel. That's where we go to eat. Na tukipata ya huyu billionaire, tunakuja tunagawa, tunapatia yule candidate tunataka, na tunampea kura. When Senator Medho was vying for Nyandarua has got 5 very big constituencies. Actually, Kinangop is really big. Medho did not even have a car. Can you imagine not having a car and vying in 5 constituencies? And he was vying against people who had a lot of money. But the people of Nyandarua have proven to us that it is possible to get a credible leader with a spine, someone with courage, someone who is not afraid, and that person is not splashing money. And I love that. And I'm praying to Kenyans that we take at least that one lesson from Nyandarua. Medho was voted for, and he didn't even have a car. But he was voted for because people believed in him. And he has delivered. If you look at him, he's on the side of the people. Okay? You come and you look at now Kalou, what is happening? The candidate they are having, Sami Kamau Ngodho, is actually one of the poorest they had on the menu. He's actually being called a chokora. Wanamchangia mpaka suti ya kumwapisha. I am pleading with our people. Let us look for the right leaders. Let us now start looking for something that is bigger than money. Because if you are too poor, the only thing you have is money, then it's bad.
Indeed. And that's where we are today. Kalou decides, but beyond a by-election where votes will be counted and then results will be announced later, that there is a blueprint that is being set for the country moving into the future. And it is the hope that with that blueprint, Kenya will plan. Fanya Mambo, thank you for joining us.